Hey, this is my capabilities thing. Yeah, sorry about the loud noise that's going on in the background. I'm using my old laptop. And yeah, sorry for the mess as well. I haven't cleaned my room in a while. Yeah, what my capabilities are, I have only half the knuckles that a human's supposed to have. You can see it better if I go like that. Yeah. So yeah, with my whole knuckle thing, it's actually like really rare condition. Not many people actually have only two knuckles on each hand. So yeah, when I actually went to a specialist guy, he told me, I can't remember what the hell the condition was called. It was like some really long name that I can't even remember. But he said that he's only actually given a couple of people plastic surgery for it, like to put false knuckles in. And when he offered that to me, I'm like, no, thank you, because I really want to keep my hands the way they are, so that I can feel unique in a way. But yeah, it doesn't actually only affect my knuckles. It affects like my whole hand. It actually affects my fingers as well. So my fingers are like my ring finger and my pinky finger are actually way shorter than they're supposed to be. They're actually supposed to be like up there, and they're like down there. So yeah, it looks really weird. Yeah, and that continues on through my whole arm, so I can actually do a couple of weird things with my arms as well. I can pop the elbow up, like I can pop my elbow through the other side. I'll show you. And I can do that on both arms as well, so. Yeah, that's my straight arm, that's my popped up arm. So yeah. And also, that's because I'm double jointed. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I'm double jointed in my arm, so I can also, if I have my hand on a flat surface, I can turn it around 360 degrees. So yeah, I'll just show you that. I'll try and do it at the same time. Yeah, it's a bit hard. I can only do usually just one hand at a time. One arm at a time, sorry. Yeah, the thing with my arm, I can do it like sort of a bit better with my right arm, because it's like I use my right arm for everything, and yeah, I use my right arm for everything. And like when I was little, when I first found out that I could do this freakish thing with my arm, and people would ask me to do it for them, like at school and stuff, and I just use my right arm. So, and most of the time my left arm is just like, I don't do it with my left arm. So yeah, and I only really figured out the thing with my knuckles about 2 years ago, because like obviously I'd just gone through puberty, I had shot up, I'd gotten way taller, and I'd grown, and my hands had gotten bigger, and it was actually a lot more noticeable. And when my mum actually talked to me about it, she's like, I hadn't even ever noticed before. And I'm like, I thought everybody was like this way. And she's like, no, not everybody only has two knuckles. And I'm like, ah. So yeah. And like when I show people the thing that I can do with my arm, they're like, ew, that's so disgusting. And I'm like, really? Because it's like I've been doing this thing with my arm like my whole life, so I've never really noticed. But yeah, I like, and in high school and like in primary school and stuff, when we do like phys ed type things with my arms, I've noticed that my elbow is really weak. So that's like kind of, and I reckon the doctor said that the only bad thing about this thing that I can do with my knuckles, my fingers, and my elbows and my arms is that when I'm older, like when I'm really old, there is like a really high chance that I'm going to get arthritis. So it's like almost positive that I'm going to get arthritis in my arms, and most probably like my whole body, because it's like muscle type bone problem that I've got. So yeah, it's going to affect like my whole body, which is kind of like, because there's nothing I can really do about it. It's like the way that I am. I was born with all of this stuff, and yeah, It doesn't explain why I'm such a good gamer though. So yeah, that's kind of weird. But I've noticed that my ring finger and my pinky finger, they're like a lot slower than all the rest of my fingers. Like, I can't play Guitar Hero too well. I can't play an actual guitar too well because like I only tried it a couple of times and completely failed at it because I can't use all my fingers at once. And that's why I really suck at playing any musical instrument whatsoever, because I can't move all of my fingers at the same pace. And it's like those two are way slower than the rest, and it's like, like when I first tried playing Guitar Hero, I was like, why aren't they moving at the same time? And yeah, that kind of sucks. So that's why I stick to DJ Hero, where it's only got the 2 buttons. I'm ranting about games now, so I'll just go. Yeah, they're my capabilities.